Okay, this is going to be the other half because the audio, for whatever reason that I can't do or whatever about right now, decided to just tell me to go screw myself. So, yay. If you are watching this video, I hope that you watched the previous video because this will make more sense. What I was basically saying was I wanted to be a machinist when I was a kid, right? And I did it for about a year, and I wasn't content with it. I wasn't happy with it. I was just like, sure, I could see myself doing this for a long time, and it can get me borderline anywhere that I want to be, but just, I mean, money-wise. But just working, being at that place just sucks. And I know it's a job. They pay you to be there, even if it does suck, but still. I always like to ask myself, what can I do in a year compared to with like this other thing? And right now, I kind of feel like I'm a survivor because I just got out of a relationship that turned toxic because of both of our ends, because of me and because of her. And it's just like, I'm sitting here like, what do I do with my life without them, you know? Kind of went back to where I was before, where they weren't in it, and now I just gotta learn to relive and do things without them in it. It sucks, but I'm still alive, thankfully. Thankfully. We deal with a lot of people that want to be accepted, this, that, and the other third, yet they aren't willing to accept and do this for others. I always like to ask myself, whatever you're willing to like, if you're looking for this, that, and the other third in a person, you need to make sure you're that for that person as well. I like to believe that's only fair. Because if you want somebody to be fit and in shape, I mean, you got to be fit and in shape as well. I mean, there's some people that get away with being chubby, large, or whatever the fuck you want to call yourself. I don't care. The reason I don't care about that is because I've had someone very, very dear to me, and because they let their mass so damn high, it basically caused them a lot of problems. So would I get into a relationship with someone who is overweight? But yeah, I would get into a relationship with someone who is overweight, especially if their personality and everything can carry. But it's just, I don't want it to be the health problems and shit with a mass so much to where it's just, it feels like I'm going through all of that again, and it was so easily avoidable. But I keep asking myself, like, what do I really want to do that would satisfy me to a good amount, that won't feel like I'm suffering? I'm in pain almost every day. I could be doing literally anything else besides this. And I don't want to be content with just something that's just so sucky for multiple years, decades, or whatever the hell. And it's just like, I ask myself, I could have done so much more. I could have done something else with all of that time. And if I had all of that back, I would have done X, Y, and Z instead of this. I'm only 22. My birthday is this Friday. Well, I'm going to be 22 this Friday, but still. I have these weird thoughts like that, you know? Well, that concludes this other half of Grimm's Midnight Commentary. Hopefully things are decent with you. Whatever you want them to be, it's just, you want things to be this, that, and the third for you. Ooh, I hope you love gambling, because unless you have someone that you have to take care of or whatever, that's why I keep taking all these risks, all these gambles, to where it's just like, before I do get in with like the next person or whatever, I don't want it to like affect them, because I saw what it did with my last relationship. So It's basically like going to the goddamn casino and waiting to hit the jackpot, but that's gonna take a goddamn eternity. So, but I'm willing to go through that goddamn eternity until I keep hitting something that just does happen. Alrighty then, stay safe and take care.